longtime friends. He's the voice of Cleveland High School. Terry Evans with us. And we are also, of course, with you this morning. We are here previewing the high school basketball and local college basketball season, as it is our annual tip-off show. And this is also brought to you by our friends at Life Care Centers of America. Terry Evans, Coach Tucker, I want to turn it over to you, gentlemen.
Thank you, Steve. And I hope it's a very good morning for everybody. And this is Mix TV, Mix 104.1 with the basketball tip-off show. And we'll have all 5 schools, actually, the 3 local high schools. We'll have Cleveland State and Lee University also in later interviews. So stay with us this morning to get information about the basketball season coming up, both boys and girls. We'll start with Reggie Tucker, the head coach of the Cleveland Blue Raiders. And Coach Tucker, thanks for being here. Tell us about the 2022-23 Blue Raiders.
Thanks for having me. We just been focused on just playing for each other and attacking the process each day. Focus on just getting better each day. We have our first official game on Friday at Raider Arena at 6:30 p.m. and we're excited. We're excited to get it started.
Now, who is the competition Friday?
Competition against Chattanooga Prep.
Chattanooga Prep.
Yes, sir.
Not that familiar. Tell us a little bit about Chattanooga Prep.
Man, they're athletic. They get after it. They try to speed you up. They want to play fast. They want to get you out of control. We got a veteran team. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't get rattled by that at all. But once again, man, we just focus on us.
And the tip-off?
6:30.
6:30.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'm sorry. 7 p.m. Friday, 6:30 on Saturday. I'm sorry.
And Saturday, tell us about Saturday.
Saturday we play at 6:30 p.m. versus Silverdale Baptist.
Okay. All right. Friday, is there a JV game?
Yes, sir. JV starts at 5:30. Varsity starts at 7.
All right.
Saturday, no JV game. Just the boys at 6:30.
Tell us, you've got some very good players coming back from last year's team. Tell us what you're expecting out of those guys.
Yes, sir. We got some talented guys coming back. Not only talented, man, great character kids as well, man, and some complete gym rats that you love to coach, love to be around. Jason Brooks, who just signed with UC San Diego, all district guard, all region guard, is back healthy. He missed 10 games last year. And we went, when he was out, man, it showed. So he's back healthy and stronger than ever, man. Alex Hyder was also a Division I prospect, getting recruited by Marshall, UTC, Austin Peay, Pacific, some other Division I, Division II programs, who also is an all-district, all-region guard that we have returned as a senior. He's a special talent. Great kid.
He's come a long way.
Came a long way. He led us in scoring last year.
Right.
The first 15 games, he was averaging around 20 points a game. And then he missed a couple games in the middle of the season as well, but he's healthy. We have Gabe Leeper back, our point guard. He's improved big time from last year to the summer to now. He finally figured it out. Finally playing with a different pace, reading the defense a lot better, and take care of the ball much better than he did last year.
I thought he was a spark last year. When he got hot shooting, he could bomb from anywhere.
Yes, sir. And he's back healthy. He missed the first. Out of the first 5 games last year, he missed 4. So he's finally healthy and confident, in his abilities. He shows it every day at practice. He's got to be consistent in the games and take care of the ball. He led some turnovers last year. I think he's fixed that. Like I said, he's playing at a great pace and getting our kids in our offense a lot quicker and making decisions in the transition a lot better. So I'm looking forward to him to have a huge year.
Judah Salt comes back, post player. I thought at times last year he really asserted himself underneath.
Yes, no doubt. Not only that, man, his offensive game is caught up. He showed it this summer, and even this weekend play day at East Ridge, man. Our guys trying to understand. We get him going early. This is going to open up everything for those guys to drive and get open looks and things like that. And Judah understands his role. He's great at it. Man, great teammate as well. I'm excited to have him back. We also got Arion Thomas back, man, who is gradually getting better. He started playing a lot more. He started playing his game as well. Another kid that understands as well. I'm telling you, man, having Camden and Kobe back, people want to really see, like, man, how big of a role this kid played for us. I mean, he went down in game 2 and was out for the whole season. He started for at the beginning of the year last year. People probably don't even remember that. He started at Concord Christian and had 15 points at Concord Christian and 4 threes. Having him back is huge.
He adds another dimension.
No question. Because now you got to hold him accountable because he can shoot. He can shoot at a high clip, and so now it just opens up the Red Sea for my guys like Alex and Gabe and Jason to get paint touches and he's been shooting the cover off of it lately too. So I'm really excited for him, man, to get back.
And you've got some tough games throughout the year. Not only the
That's an understatement.
not only the district games, but also tell us about some of the other teams that you're going to face this year.
Yeah, I mean, my first year we had the number 2 toughest schedule in the state. My second year we had the number 4. Last year was like 7 or 8. This year has to be number 1. I mean, we got Knox Catholic coming. We played Bearden twice, Oak Ridge twice, Knox Webb. We go down to Florida, and man, we play against 2 teams that made it to the state in Georgia and Florida. So our schedule is no joke. We got teams come from Florida and Georgia, North Carolina to our BSN holiday tournament this year. They're very talented as well. Out of the 8 teams that they're going to be playing our tournament, 5 have Division I prospects on their roster. So
that's really something right there.
Yeah, no doubt. So you come to Cleveland High School, we don't play the mom and pop programs, man. We go out and I go out and try to find the best teams to compete against.
Well, and then it shows in February when the tournaments start.
Yes, sir.
What you faced before, it's not like you've got a great record, but you haven't played anybody competitive. And you go into those district and region and sub-state games, you've seen competition as good or better than what you're going to see in those games.
No, sir. Yes, right. You right. I mean, 100%. We want to, and we want to play our best basketball in February. And by doing that, we got to play really good teams, and get challenged every time we go out, And but at the end of the day, man, we just, like I said, we're focused on us and our process of getting better each day. And we film our practices, so we break down our practices as well to fix some things. We clean a lot of things up from last year. But like I said, the biggest thing is, man, if we can stay healthy, we got a great shot of our ultimate goal. And our ultimate goal is get back to the state.
Go back to the glass house?
Yes, sir. That's our ultimate goal. As long as I'm here, it's going to be our ultimate goal.
I don't know if I've gotten over yet the fact that a couple of years ago, due to the COVID, you guys had qualified for the state, and then the rug got pulled out from under you. And that was, for me individually, that was a horrible disappointment. I can't imagine how upset you were.
You know what? I wasn't really upset. I was hurt for our guys. All the hard work they put into it, you know what I'm saying? And I was really hurt for those guys. Man, they everything I asked those guys to do, man, they did it, you know what I'm saying? And they did more than what was required. And they were fun to coach. And we got back the second year, and that group was fun to coach as well. And last year, like I said, was a down year for us. And I know the paper said a rebounding year. It's not a rebounding year. It's never a rebounding year while I'm here. It's a year just to clean some things up, and like I said, we stay healthy. We got a great shot at it, and I'm proud of where we're at now. I'm proud of our progress we've made since the summer to now. Guys are playing for each other, man.
That means a lot.
It means a lot. We talk about we over me each and every day, and those guys are bought in, and you'll see on Friday. It's the same players, different team.
I've got to ask you another question, Coach, and now I didn't prepare Coach Reggie Tucker for this question, so this one's off the top of the head. You played at Cleveland High. You played at LSU. Give us an LSU story. Anything that comes to mind concerning your time at LSU, just any story.
Oh man, it's so many.
I'll tell you, while you're thinking about it, is Coach Williams here?
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah.
Tell you what, film. I talk to my guys about film session. Right, we watch film all the time.
All right.
So I'm in practice, and Coach Brady was like, "Wow, you weren't where you supposed to be at." Well, I'm like, "Coach, I was there. I was right there. We worked on defense." I was like, "Don't worry about it. Dang it, when we get in this film session, I'm going to show you." And I was like, all right, Coach, all right. Well, you're going to see I was in the right spot. Listen, when we got in that film session, I'm telling you, he ripped me a new one. I was exactly where he said I wasn't or should have been, and I thought I was. I thought I was doing the right thing. And I'm telling you, he tore me up in the film session from there. But I tell our guys, like, man, we watch a lot of film. I said, when you guys think y'all doing it right, I say, hey, eyes in the sky don't lie.
That's right.
So when we get in that film session, keep that same energy, talking about using the right spot, because I'm going to rip you one when we get in here. And, I tell my guys that story all the time, man. I was like, since then, I never questioned the coach, never said, all right, Coach, you're right. I get it right next time.
Yeah,
so
that's a good story.
So that's one of the few stories I had, playing LSU.
Reggie, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here this morning, Coach Reggie Tucker. And let's go over to Tony Williams, Lady Raiders coach. What do you expect out of the 2022-23 Lady Raiders?
Well, got a lot of experience back, got a lot of seniors, got a lot of kids that have put in a lot of time in the off season, been committed to the weight room. Committed to individual skill development. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, you injuries play a role sometimes, right. But barring injury, I mean, we had a really solid campaign last year, 23-9 with some quality wins and kind of put ourselves in the conversation and on the map last year. We feel like that we've made progress in every year that we've been here. We're still trying to climb the mountain. Bradley's really good. They're always really good. But we feel like we've got a group of kids that will go out and compete. And then at the end of the day, you just want to put yourself in a position to do better than you did last year. So
some really good players coming back this year.
Yeah, we've got several college basketball players. Probably the best prospect we have is Lauren Hurst. She's got multiple Division I offers. If she decides to play basketball, I mean, she's a legit volleyball player as well. Addison Hurst could play basketball if she had chosen that route, but she's going to go play college volleyball. Mila Williams has Division II offers at Lee and University of Alabama Huntsville. Paige Moody has several college basketball offers. Jaden Lee has college basketball offers, and Tyra Tanner has college basketball offers. Got a couple other young kids that, if they choose to play college basketball, will get that opportunity. So from a talent perspective and kids being able to play at the next level, I feel like we're in a good spot. Now it's just us as coaches, try to put them in the right places and whip up the right recipe to be able to go out and perform on the floor, because none of that stuff matters. I mean, it's about going out and executing and being really good at what you do.
Another tough schedule, some very interesting games.
Yes, and I mean, we opened up our first 3 preseason scrimmages. We played Webb Bell Buckle, who is a nationally ranked powerhouse. They have Power 5 kids all over the place. And then last weekend we played Blackman and Bartlett. Bartlett's probably the odds-on favorite in 4A. And then Blackman's always traditionally really good out of Murfreesboro. And we did that because we wanted to go challenge ourselves early and see where we are. Of course, with Bradley in the district, I mean, they're a top 10 team. I mean, the Tennessee Prep Report just came out the other day, and in our region alone, and they do rankings based on just best team. It doesn't matter about classification. In our sub-state, there are 6 of the top 10 teams in that publication that are ranked, and we're in at 10. So we're in that conversation, so we're excited about that. As far as our schedule, we're going to play Oak Ridge twice. They were a sub-state team last year. Bradley twice. We've got going to play in the Andrew Johnson Bank Ladies Classic again. It's always one of the top tournaments in the Southeast. Coming to our Christmas tournament, we've got Knox Catholic, who was I think they've made it to the state championship game last year in large private. And then Knox Webb was a Final Four team. They're in it. Bob Jones out of Alabama, they were a Final Four team. And 7A in Alabama, I believe, last year. I think they lost to Hoover. So we've got a pretty tough schedule. We got Bearden coming in. They won the state championship last year. They've got a Florida State signee. So we're going to definitely raise the bar of our schedule again this year to try to get challenged and see where we are.
Okay. Coach Tony Williams of the Cleveland Lady Raiders. Coach, always good to see you. And
Thank you, Terry.
we'll be seeing you at a lot of the ball games this year.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you, Tony Williams.